Welcome back, y'all. Cuz Otaku. I'm Joe. This is Quiez. We're here to watch the Cj Dachamp video, the most disrespectful moments in anime history 9. What y'all got anything to say before we start?
About to get real disrespectful.
It's getting real crazy, man. Let's see what's top.
Alright, see some Kuroko no baskets.
What?
Kuroko no baskets?
What does that mean?
Generation of Miracles.
Oh, okay.
Miracles? It's a basketball anime. It's pretty old, but it's pretty good though. You see the lines in the middle. And you know about that. Lock.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting hard to watch. You are
Watching that Epo.
We are witnessing a live public execution.
Getting tore up like that.
God almighty, somebody stop the fight! Put it down!
What anime was that?
Alrighty, ladies and
Watching that
gentlemen,
Epo.
finally, after 2 long years, welcome back to the most disrespectful moments in anime history. Jesus, I have not done that intro in a very long time. But anyways, man, welcome back. I finally decided to say f it and revive this series from the brink of death. Because, damn, it's really been 2 years. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about it. But anyways, on this episode, however, though, we're gonna be doing things a little different. Because this rendition is the most disrespectful moment in sports anime. Yes, sir. I'm talking basketball. 6'6" just leaping from the free throw line.
Kuroko no basket!
And yeah, I already know I done pissed off a bunch of European niggas saying that. It's called football. Blah, blah, blah. What the f is a kilometer, nigga?
Soccer, nigga. We're in America, yeah!
The greatest sport of all time. Golf. It is a nice, beautiful sunny day at this round of the PGA
Bro, this is a golf
It's
anime?
playing at a gushing 3 miles an hour.
Yeah, there's
And
a-
my first player.
There's
It's an anime for everything.
everything, Quest.
For literally
I
everything.
swear to God, there's literally a sports anime
Looks like
about
she's found
girls
her shot
shaking
and she's
ass
ready
and
to
on
tee
stage
off.
just to win, throwing that shit
Beautiful
at
line
each
drive
other.
over the fairway, but the ball is dying down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Drops
Hey.
right in the lane.
I ain't gonna lie, the
And
quality
as you
look
can see,
pretty
Shaniqua
good.
is not happy with herself.
I don't
Just
know.
look at her. Even her fans are heckling her. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Yeah, alrighty, everybody. Our first moment is none other than the greatest street ball team of all time, Jabberwock. So, in the Kuroko universe,
man, they in the
there
club,
is this team
everything.
named Jabberwock that is made up of just straight YNs. And I'm not joking. All of these niggas are only 18 years old. And half the niggas on the team look like they're pushing 30. Like, bro, you can't tell me
Dang,
that
they
ball
look
nigga
like
ain't Shaq. And their team leader is deadass
Oh,
named
God.
Nash.
Nigga always
This
says
is a
something.
what if version if
A
Steve
Steve
Nash was a YN. This motherfucker tatted up and everything. I know they gave him the pass. And he probably be spamming that shit. And that nigga most definitely Dennis
Oh,
Rodman.
God, you know
Straight
they
back
got
from
to.
North Korea after hanging with his homeboy. So Jabberwock pulled up to Japan to see if they was hooping or not. And I mean, they rolled out the red carpet for these boys. They was getting glazed straight off the plane. They just walking through the airport and niggas is like,
and everything, man. They got shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh God, those niggas gritty as hell.
That ain't LeBron, nigga.
Is
So
that
the next
LeBron?
day, they get to the court. And they end up playing this team named Team Starkey. And oh boy with the
Oh,
glasses
no,
right here
y'all
was
about to
already
say
skeptical.
so.
He was like, what the fuck are they feeding these motherfuckers? They are not 18.
Bro, look how
Bullshit.
big they look compared to them.
So they were gonna have a 10-minute exhibition
Bro,
match.
you
just to fill out
literally
some of the
making soccer
competition.
fans go
So they
get
tip
niggas?
off,
That's
and
not-
Jabberwock
that's
gets
not
the ball
okay.
first. And they
That's not
immediately
okay.
start pushing up the court. So Nash starts putting the moves on little homie.
Their
But
tallest
little homie
niggas
gets
like
the steal off the
5'1",
rip,
bro.
And bro is
Our tallest
completely
niggas
shocked.
like
He was
6'8".
like,
That's
you
not
know,
a shot. He
I
got
just
bang,
pick
bro.
bro's pockets that easily. So they take advantage of this and get
he
a
about to
nice
get
little
blocked.
lay off the fast break. So everybody's cheering. But when little homie was running back, he looked back at Nash, and this motherfucker was just smiling.
Oh, he
Bro
know
knew
he's about to get
immediately
something
something
with
was off. So then the next possession, Team Starkey
About to do him
steals it
dirty.
again. And they push it
Damn,
down the
another
court
steal?
with some good teamwork. And they pass it to they big. And bro posterizes
Ain't no
Dennis
way.
Rodman. But if you take a look at Jabberwock, these motherfuckers are just looking so nonchalant right now. They were looking like they did not care.
Yeah.
So
They
with
really
four
I was
points
just
on
about
the
to say
board,
that.
with
They let
9
that
minutes
nigga pass. Like, you
25
see in that
seconds
nigga
remaining,
face, like, this
these
man was like this,
motherfuckers
bro.
go
Like,
on
they
the
let that
greatest
nigga
run
get that
of all
point.
time. So they start pushing down the
Nah,
court.
they about
And
to play
Nash
for real
just
now.
looks at bro right here. And
Yeah,
he
now they about to
finally
show this
decided,
nigga exactly how dirty you do it,
Understand it
nigga.
now.
This man's ball handling.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, that boy looking like Kyrie. Looking like Kyrie Irving.
His arms out, and the ball is just up.
Oh.
Just right
Oh my.
behind
Nah, that's hot sauce. That boy hot sauce, Quiz.
So he passes it with his elbow to
Hey,
homie on
that's
the wing.
crazy.
He lets it fly for 3.
Green.
Green.
Ain't know what the hell happened.
I told you.
Unk right here starts
Stroking
pushing
up
down the
after
court,
his
and he already got bro
ball.
lost. So then he just smirks at bro and just starts doing street ball shit. Bro fake passes it, breaks his neck, then he turns around and smacks him in the face.
Oh my god,
Do something.
Nah, we gotta.
Do something.
Layup of his life.
Niggas styling on me.
Hey, somebody ever did off the Heat video? I ain't never got
fearing for his reputation. I know he
I was
got
like,
me
go
thinking
ahead,
in his
go
head
ahead,
right
put me on
now.
the bench.
If I get
I'll take
embarrassed like
myself
this
on
on
the
national TV, ain't no hoes gonna wanna fuck with me. So Shaq saw the fear in his eyes.
This is on national TV too? Nah, bro. Bro, sit me down.
Carrying, traveling.
Oh my.
A bunch of
man,
bullshit.
traveling.
Had bro on skates. Then he hits him with a late.
Bro, definitely travel. Knock down.
Ooh, in your
Knock
face.
down.
He tried to D
Knock
up,
down.
but he hits him with a carry from hell. Pushes to the paint, and he
Oh my
In
goodness.
the shirt, run around. Oh,
and then he emoted on him.
Oh.
Oh my god! Put
Emo
the
is
fire in the
crazy.
bed. Never lace up your
Emo
shoes
is-
again. And he sticks
After
out
breaking
his
my
tongue
ankle
and
is
says,
crazy. I was like,
"I'll
Ralph,
throw it
I'm
up
about to
again."
throw hands, bro. I have to fight. He green. Oh my god.
not Peter Griffin, man. That's crazy.
Thanks, man.
Hey, that boy went in the shirt round, broke his legs.
Started embarrassing them
Boy,
with
broke
the
his
most
ankle, man.
Make me wanna
brutal
watch the
four
show again,
quarters
bro.
ever seen. Niggas was watching this and was
I miss
just
my generation of
disgusting.
miracles.
So then on the final play of the game, Nash
Bro, imagine
drives
that
into the
people
paint with
watching,
his
they
elite
disgusting.
ball handling,
They just
rolls up
hate
the
it.
alley to homeboy, and bro right here makes the crucial mistake of jumping
Don't
with
tell me he
him.
tried
I heard
to
that
go for
on
that.
Nick-
My
I would like
goodness.
to have a moment of silence real
I heard
quick.
this anime
Posterize.
supposed to get a
Thank you.
reboot.
Posterize.
Oh my goodness.
I hope they do. Reboot it.
Took
Bro.
them so hard if we played 2 different times.
I was like, bro, if you reboot it, put LeBron James in it.
The final score was a whopping
I wanted to see the score.
86
Oh my
to
goodness.
6. Absolutely disgusting.
Nah, G.
They
Win
just
stop.
destroyed
I would have been stopped.
After they scored
Now I would've walked off that court.
before Jabberwock locked in.
Oh God, I was like, what you
Don't never
mean?
pick up the ball ever
86
again.
to 6.
Leave the game
I would've-
before it
I would've
leaves
been
you.
like, bro,
So
we
after
lost.
the
I'm
game,
not playing
the
with you.
team captain comes up to
What you
shake
mean?
Nash's hand, and he's like, "GG, bro." But Nash dead stares bro in the face, and guess what he does?
Oh
No.
my goodness.
He just spit
No.
on bro's head.
That's even worse than what I thought.
At all. And then he
Bro,
has the
tweet.
craziest
You slapped me in my
post-game
face
interview
and
of
hot
all
tour
time.
on my
I'm gonna
hand.
translate this at 50% accuracy.
Oh man, yeah, bro, you gotta shoot that fade after that.
Y'all
Hey,
niggas
you
are
ain't gonna spit on my hands and get away with it.
like, really? Is this the best y'all got to offer? Get the fuck off of my court! Y'all called us to fly all the way out here on that 18-hour-long ass
And
flight.
then you're yapping, talking shit about my team too. We have the ball, bro. We have
None
to.
of y'all niggas is making the fucking league.
Look, they ready. Come
Yeah.
on, throw
Say
those
something,
hoes, bro.
monkey.
It's at that
Oh my
point, bro.
God, bro. Didn't I tell this nigga to chill out saying monkey? And you know what? One more for the one time.
Oh my
No.
god, he did it again.
A second again.
He did
Why he
it.
ain't fighting this
Me
man? He
personally,
should be
I'm
swinging, bro.
You're not about to
Thanks.
spit on
Yeah.
him after
Yeah.
embarrassing
Man
me
got hot
on
to
national
a
TV
twice
and telling me
on
to
the
put the
hand.
fries in the back. No, bro. And they're just
Yeah,
standing there in
pretty much.
shambles,
Fries in the
knowing,
bag.
oh my God, none of the huts are gonna fuck with us no more.
No, Loki.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
you
Moment
gotta
2.
add? I don't gotta add.
Super-powered putt-putt man. Ladies and gentlemen,
second
never in
ad
my
I
life
done
did I
got.
ever think I would be talking
I haven't
about
got
a
zero. I got
golf
zero
anime.
ads.
But the shit that we are about to see is just absolutely absurd. So I found this anime called Rising Impact. And how I even found this in the
Oh my
first
God, my
place,
friend
I
told
was
me to watch
scrolling on my reels and I saw this midget, a 4-foot-tall child, bleeding from the forehead, looking locked the fuck
Yo,
in over
also
some
heard my
damn
friend told me to
golf.
watch
And this little
Azumi
nigga
11.
swung his body
Cat.
and
Cat,
boom,
if y'all want me
he
to
drove
watch
the ball
Azumi
so
11,
hard, the ball ricocheted and broke the flag.
Oh my goodness.
Ain't no way.
Run from like
What's y'all feeding these
200
kids?
yards
Put them
out.
in the military.
That is 2 football fields, nigga. I mean, dog, look at the ball. The
Put these niggas in the
is
military. What y'all
smoking.
talking
That
about?
bitch is
Forget
dead.
sports,
Ripped
bro.
Open and
these
everything.
niggas
Good
protecting the
God.
US.
And this little nigga was just
Immediately.
standing there locked the fuck in with no emotion.
wild.
So, me being curious, I decided to watch the whole thing. I don't know why, but I ended up witnessing one of the most disrespectful things a nigga could possibly do. So there was a massive tournament that was happening, and these 4 ugly ass niggas was talking some crazy crazy shit. This little ugly ass gremlin, big back 4-eye bitch. This
Why
big
she look like
donut
a
lip, light
evil
skin
Velma?
Mr. Popo with a buzz cut looking ass nigga. And look at this zesty ass Abraham Lincoln. What the fuck is this, my nigga? Is this supposed to be a beard? Because it ain't bearded. Nigga got a chin strap, but it ain't on his chin. Like, bro, cut that shit off and restart. And this dude just looks like a generic high school bully. He got the whole college frat boy starter pack look. So while they was yapping, this femboy demon comes behind them.
Wait, that's a boy.
Lancelot. And you already know he on that elegant shit. He talking like,
and that nigga named Lancelot. Oh my god.
You lot must be the Americans, yeah. So this old
You already know he's gonna try to get the hoe, bro, in order form.
Man. Oh, so you want to talk shit, huh? So why don't you play around the golf with us? So Donut Lips and the frat boy was like,
Oh, why did his lips like that?
So Lancelot
Bro,
accepts the challenge
Asian people
with the
are
smile
racist.
on his face like, oh yes, it would be lovely. But
least
little did they know,
drawing
they were about to
by
get
bone.
clipped and put on ESPN top 10 plays. So later on when they get to the hole, the ugly quartet is already planning to cheat. Big Back Gremlin grabbed Donut Lips and told him, take your fat ass all the way over to the green and make sure that nigga shit doesn't go in. So the two stooges run all the way to the green so they can fix the game on some Kansas City Chiefs shit. So the first one to go up is Zesty
that's
Abe
my
Lincoln.
God.
And is that motherfucker wearing booty shorts on the
Shorts?
golf course? Alright, Abe. So he hits a nice shot and lands on the green in the first hit. So Big Back Gremlin is up next, and you already know she started yapping. Oh my gosh, I guess it's my turn. My calculations is I'm gonna hit the green on the first hit. Man, please shut the fuck up and hit the ball, yeah. Him and this white guy's British accent. So she lines up her shot, and she hits hers, and surprisingly, it was a good hit, landing very close to the hole. This gremlin may have one of the worst builds I've ever seen, but she hit that motherfucker though. So it was finally time for Lancelot's
Bro,
turn.
hit
And
it.
guess
He
what
about to
this
get a
man
hole in
does?
one.
He
He about to make
hangs
a home
out
run.
putter.
With a
So
putter?
obviously the ugly bastards are like, well, wait a minute, are you
There's no way
throwing?
this man
I don't know, but it looks like free elo to me.
I don't know
This
shit
man is
about
really
golf,
set
so
on driving
cannot
this
hit
bitch
that with a putter, bro. That's
150
not
yards
possible.
with a putter. Now I know
What's
a
a
lot of
putter
people
for?
don't know a lot
Lauren?
about golf, but everybody in
Putter's
their
for
right
close
mind
up,
should know.
whenever you
You
gotta
do not use a
gotta
putter right
tap
here.
in.
You use a putter when you are close enough to hit it in the hole. So if I had to
Okay,
explain this in
okay,
like
shit.
football terms,
I didn't know you was a
chucking
golf
up
champion,
100-yard
Quiez.
Hail Mary into quadruple
way.
Go
coverage
ahead.
and
You
praying
the
to
next
God
Tiger
your
Woods,
receiver
nigga. Make
somehow
me some
comes down
money.
with it. That is how insane this
Somebody
is.
going
So this man
training
just
camp.
walks up with no fucks given.
Hell
Lines
yeah.
up his
Come on,
shot,
blue lock
and
spot.
moves it.
Want to see some puzzle pieces when I see you next time, nigga.
150 yards with a putter. And when it
With a
landed,
putter.
it damn near was a hole in one, literally inches off. So the two
That's
stooges
Oh my
crazy.
saw
god.
this, and these evil conniving motherfuckers looked at
That
each other
nigga
and
is
said,
disgusting.
I'm about to steal!
but when Lancelot and them walked up to the hole, you don't even see his ball no more because they moved it. They moved it all the way to the top of this hill to give him the hardest shot humanly possible.
Oh,
And
he about
knows
to
they
do
cheated.
something
He was
bad
thinking in his head like, fucking idiotic lot, yeah. I can clearly see that dirty ass size 13 ass feet all over the green, yeah. So Lancelot decides, you know what? I'm not even gonna
13 ass
argue with them.
crazy.
I'm just gonna
All
shit
on
on
the
them
green,
so
yeah.
hard they're gonna quit this fucking sport. So he activates his superpowers because you know anime loves to give niggas superpowers in sports,
Thanks.
and he turns the putter sideways.
real.
And
He
hits.
saw you with the
so with
puzzle
their
piece.
feeble brains, they're thinking,
Zoomy with the
"Oh,
god
yeah, he hit the
powers.
ball too hard.
Blue lock with the demon powers.
Fucking dumbass. So the ball just completely
This one
misses
got
the
like
cup. He
magic.
hit this ball with so much backspin on it. It
There's no
rolls
way.
back into the cup and he sinks it.
What?
Ugly quartet shook.
Oh hell no!
Like, yeah,
That
but he
nigga,
got it.
He's
Ralph,
He got
do
it.
something.
Crazy saying.
That
He
nigga
got it.
cheated.
Yeah,
I quit.
hurry the fuck
That
up and
shit
hit your
stopped.
shot, you big back.
You know,
Man,
Beyblade
wait,
spin and it came back.
I
So
quit.
That thing
old girl
stopped.
lines up her
Beyblade
shot,
spin
thinking that
and
this
hit
is
him.
just gonna be
That's
an easy
legit-
putt.
that's a new
And right at the
goggles
moment
piece.
she
I don't
hits it,
care.
just the Abe Lincoln notices. Wait, don't do it! Because the hole was surrounded by a skid mark, completely blocking her ball.
Oh
the
my
backspin
God.
on that ball was so hard, he quite
Dang.
literally burnt the grass and changed the whole lay of the lane.
Bruh.
So after she screwed up, seeing your booty shorts is like, huh, what an amateur mistake. All you gotta do is just hit the ball a little harder. So Abe Lincoln putts his, thinking that his has enough strength, but his ball just gets completely stopped and rolls over to the side. And this man is in complete shock. So he goes over to see the ball, and he ends up realizing this man just didn't burn the grass. He made a 1-1 trench to completely jail them from making the hole. So they had no chance. And he's just looking at him like, are you locked down to play some more yet? Or are you gonna be some pussies and leave? And well, they decided to be pussy and leave because they was not about to play this nigga again. He beat them so bad, they decided to put the clubs down and put the fries in the bag.
They really put the fries in the bag? Oh my god. Bro. I got cooked that bad. I would have became that nigga's sidekick.
The humbling of
I would have became that nigga's sidekick. I would have been talking shit to niggas.
Probably
that
the
nigga,
most
bro.
disrespectful
Isagi.
of all time.
That's my nigga.
Multiple moments to choose from Isagi straight up bullying Baro, making the king feel like a peasant. And I know y'all seen that one translation of this moment. Yeah, it's wild. I mean, we can even go back to the first episode. Y'all remember bro right here? I thought he was gonna be the main side character. But no. They said,
oh God, I thought he was gonna be like
Isagi's best friend or some shit. You're washed and your career is over. Shit, I don't even remember bro's name, if he even had a name. And I mean, we can go on about Blue Lock for a minute. Hell, if I make another rendition of This That Sports, I'll probably have more in it. But today we are focusing on the humbling of Blue Lock. Because these World 5 niggas cooked them so bad,
these niggas
had to make them rethink their careers. So how this even happened? This man Ego decided to give Blue Lock a test. So he decided, I'm gonna bring in the all-star team. So he got straight demons from around the world to just cook them. And these dudes are based off of real players. Like, I'm not even a soccer nigga, but
that nigga from Brazil, and he's average.
Oh my God, that nigga is Mbappe. Like that.
And he's from, oh my God.
They got in there, they was already talking shit. They was saying it in English,
are
so they didn't know
different,
what
bro,
the hell
when
they
they
were
play
saying.
sports, bro. I will give you that, bro.
Oh my God, they're so puny.
really be
They look like pretzel sticks. That's an understatement, mate. It looks like they haven't hit the
got dreads, bro, in anime. This is the first time I've seen a nigga with dreads in anime. Come on,
he was the only dude who knew English. So he walked up to him and brought that same energy, staring him down like, you think this is a fucking joke, huh? I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you so bad. I'm gonna make your old ass retire and you can finally have the time to get a fucking retwist. Man, you talking reckless, pussy bitch nigga. I'll beat your ass right now. So before a fight breaks out, they had to break it up because that boy Ren was talking reckless. But sadly, my dog was about
crazy.
To
he said, yo, we can box for real.
Already gets off to a quick start. Bro right here ain't paying the game. No,
there we go.
Bachira just puts some moves on him. He ends up dribbling
Bachira's a dog for real. I love that nigga.
Scoring the first goal. So you see, you gotta be thinking, okay, they got a chance. They scored in the first minute. They like that. This just must be a fraud-ass all-star team. But man, oh man. They basically just gave him a make-a-wish point. Because from here on out, it was just straight belt to ass. They blow the next whistle. Isagi comes and tries to D up on Mbappe. But
they got their striker to actually lock in.
Let me show you why they offered me a $1 billion contract.
Dang. A $1 billion contract. Oh my God. This nigga said, let me show you why they gave me a $1 billion contract. It's those niggas. Why they got a $1 billion contract?
Your route's too obvious. But Mbappe looked at dog and said, you have good reads, but I'm too fast for you, nigga. Zoom's past Ring and to the goal. These boys,
oh my God. Yeah. He have a $1 billion contract. He's not touching that.
Pass the ball. He didn't even have to pass the ball.
And he have a whittle peak.
Did not
this
stop
is the first nigga that made a whittle peak actually hard. What?
So the next possession, they give Ren the ball just to get immediately clipped by Mbappe. And bro right here just comes and snatches his shit. Just easy pickings. So he passes it to little homie right here. His eyes start moving like a Sharingan, and he kicks it straight through Isagi and Bachira down the field, all the way down to the dreadhead. He just fully suckers Zarbon, and while Tokimitsu was trying to run to get to the ball, dude just gets pushed to the side. And the rest was history. They just bullied these boys for however long this game went on for. Just goal after
I just know that's
basically like the main roster just shitting on the practice squad or something. So then on the last play of the game, Ren tried to lock in on this dude named Leonardo Luna. But he lost this exchange the moment bro started talking.
Oh my God, look at his face. You already know he about to do something dirty.
Your size brother, aren't you? And you know your
he's speaking in your language. That's how you know he about to do you dirty.
So after discouraging this man and comparing him to his brother, he makes a force field.
Wait, I forgot what happened.
So fast he made a vortex. Dude had Ren.
Yeah, his brother is
the moment he tried to move, he read him like a book. he kicked the ball right through his
That's crazy, man. Bringing up the
and
ball,
then he just said one of the most wild lines ever.
This
This man says in my exact words, if you open your legs that easily, people are gonna think you're a loose guy.
Damn!
Yo,
Nigga said I open you up all the time, bro. This nigga said I hit it 10 left.
You know what, dog? I'm just not
and then he called you a slut and then
walked
out.
Easily. GG easy.
That's
Game over.
crazy.
They beat these boys 1-5.
Said,
and they didn't even shake no hands. They went straight to the locker room.
Nigga.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
Put the
we
fries
have
in the bag
reached our final
nigga.
moment.
I want my
or
Mickey
to be
D
more real with
by
you, moments. Because
now,
the rest of the moments in this video are all done by one singular man. And he is none other than the most disrespectful man in sports anime. The Snow Bunny mind-controlled demon.
Oh my, bro, he's a
who's that?
This is one of the most unhinged anime characters I have ever laid my eyes on.
Nah,
like this dude is clinically insane.
We don't claim that.
Step into Week Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises.
That's a Brazilian nigga, bro.
What anime this is? This is Hajime no Ippo, one of the greatest sports animes of all time. And Brian Hawk is the WBC Junior Middleweight Champion with a record of 20-0. 17 of those wins coming by KO. Now, to understand why this man is so unhinged, we have to know the backstory. So Brian Hawk is from New York. And he had a pretty troubled life.
God, he is a nigga. Oh my God.
Bro was on the run from a dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. So when he was about to get his brains blown out, something snapped in him. The demons in his head came out, and he beat the shit out of the dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. And it was brutal. He kept on pummeling his unconscious body until he was satisfied.
Okay, so that makes sense why he became
this man in a dark alley. A world-famous boxing trainer named Miguel Zell was watching this, and he was completely shocked. So he walked up to try to stop Brian, but he literally couldn't. Brian was about to kill this man. But while observing this unhinged man, the coach had a revelation because he realized this dude just beat the ever-living crap out of a guy that held him up at gunpoint. This isn't your run-of-the-mill crackhead. This is a potential world champion. So the coach told him, come with me. I'll take you to a place where you could beat people legally, and you could have all the money, power, and woman you want. And Brian accepted his deal. And from that fateful night, the rest was history. This man was so naturally gifted at fighting, it was insane. Knocking out damn near every opponent he was in the ring with. And he ended up becoming a world champion with little to no training. So now that we have the backstory, let's get into the antics.
This man was a normal man.
His first confrontation with Takamura. This man Takamura was having the fight of his life.
That nigga was about to let that switch go. That nigga said I'll switch cheeks your ass. That nigga said, alright,
Brian Hawk is just sitting there watching him get his ass whooped with some bitches. So Takamura got pissed off and wanted to make a statement in front of the champion. So he knocks the dude out that he's fighting through the ring, and he ends up landing right in front of him. So while Takamura is just mogging him while he's just sitting there, Brian Hawk decides to stand up and clap. And it seems like he was entertained and intrigued to fight Takamura. So after the match in the locker room, while Takamura is doing a meeting with the press, Brian Hawk comes to his locker room. So you gotta be thinking, oh, he's just here to congratulate him and show respect for the person that's gonna come up and fight him. But my God, what this man says lights the whole room on fire. So he tells his translator to tell him, Mr. Hawk says he would like to shake the hand of his next opponent and acknowledge his fight. But then he tells the translator something else, and he is completely shook. He is thinking in his head,
what did you say this man for him to be that shook?
wants me to say this shit. But Brian insisted. He said,
I know exactly what he wants.
Mr. Hawk
say it.
Come to Japan to see your fight. He came to Japan to indulge in our women.
What?
Like, bro, what?
He said, I didn't come to watch your fight. I came to smash your women.
This is a sick nigga. And then he starts laughing at Takamura like, come on, Takamura. Where's my handshake at, nigga? So Takamura was not about to take this disrespect. Because he just
I didn't even come for you. I came for bitches. And then said, I want to take your hand.
But he stops his punch with one hand. Had the whole room in disbelief. Stopping a grown man's punch with one hand is absurd. And then after this, he says, oh yeah, that's a nice firm handshake. So then he walks away. And when he opened the door, his hoe's already waiting for
Yo,
him. And he just laughing his ass off, heading to his hotel to do
That's
some cheek
disrespectful,
crushing.
bro.
This man is insane.
You gonna block my punch and get hoes right after? No, I'm gonna have to break those hoes
moment of
too.
his. And there's no other
Everybody
way to
gotta get
describe it than this.
All those niggas gotta get it.
Snowbunny mind control. So
How
this
many
man
moments
flew
this
into
man
Japan
got?
from America for
Wait,
fighting.
Emma Frost?
He brought his entire
Emma Frost?
harem of bunnies.
Emma?
And look how he's posted up with them.
Emma?
With the tongue out.
Yo, with his tongue out.
I'm working on a Snow Bunny Crisis self-treatment manual for black
Cool.
folks.
So now it's time to look at the full effect of the Snow Bunny mind control. So Brian was having a public sparring session where the whole media and public could come watch. So during this session, he was just getting his ass beat. He was giving no effort and not trying at all. And he was just saying shit like, ow, he got me. And then in the middle of the session, he just says, oh my God, coach, he's too strong. So Coach Kamigawa was there to scout him out. And he was just watching this like, are you kidding me? This is fucking useless. Look at him, he's not even trying. So
He's
they
not
end up
trying,
leaving.
that's the
But
point.
while they're leaving, the brigade of snow bunnies arrive at the gym. And literally 5 seconds later, you just hear a boom outside. So they're like, what the hell just happened? So they run back in the gym, and all they see is blood on the mat. His glove drenched in blood, and he starts saying, well, goddamn, what took y'all fine asses so long? Had me bored than a motherfucker. And you just see his opponent knocked out while bro's just laughing hysterically. This man did not lock in until his hoes arrived. And he knocked him out
That Jordan
as fast
Poole
as
effect.
possible so he could get it over with and leave. And then he says, bitch number 2, come on and kiss a nipple. And he just starts smacking.
What?
Shorty.
Oh my
bro.
God, with tongue?
Like I said,
Nigga doing
Straight
it.
tonguing, man. That ain't
Hey, bro,
got too much on.
Bro, freak, man.
Come on, put this nigga down now. Use that nigga now.
Press conference. So
This
the
man
day
is
before
wild.
they
He
ended up
seen
having
the
the press
females
conference.
come in.
And this
That's
press
wild.
conference went down exactly like what you would think with a person of this caliber. From insulting reporters. Mr. Hawk, the world would like to know, what is your game plan going into this fight?
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that a bitch ass thing. Better shut the up.
What? Hey, take that.
And literally telling Shorty right here, baby, you can ask me more questions in my room tonight. Room 69 if you.
Thrive Cosmetics.
Hey, he dropped
just
his
came
room
out
number
with
down,
new
too?
shades
That's
of
crazy.
My favorite product,
She
and
was
I
gonna
am.
do that for
You know
free.
what I mean.
This man
You already know she's gonna give it up.
And then when
Actually,
him and
yeah,
Taco
ass.
Moore
You already know
face
she's gonna give it
off,
up for the free.
decides
I don't
to give him
know
a
why
little
girls be
uppercut.
acting like she ain't gonna give it up.
So Takamura gets pissed off and is about to swing on Dog, but they end up holding him back.
This nigga already swung the first time he
Grabbing
didn't
Dog
work.
by the collar
Hey,
and cussing him
whoa.
out. And Brian just looks at him, and you can probably guess what he did next. He slaps the piss
Oh
out.
my
Bro
goodness.
just assaulted an old man, and then he starts cussing everybody out and
Go.
says the wildest line ever. And I quote,
It couldn't
you
have been that
want to
bad.
beat me, huh? Then bring me all of your women. I'll give you my genes.
That's
I'll
wild.
spread my you-know-what throughout this country.
Hello?
And in 20 years, Japan will be crawling with world champions.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm
I'ma
still
say it
recording
again.
this
One of the
video,
most
bro.
unhinged characters I
Well, we
have
stay on the
ever
phone.
laid my eyes
What
on.
you doing?
Now it's time for the final,
Yeah, this nigga
final
need to
moment.
die, bro.
Fight night.
He need to
The
put
way
this nigga down.
Brian Hawk fought this man Takamura
everything
is
okay,
going
bro?
to make your jaw drop. From the moment Brian Hawk made his entrance, the disrespect started. Because when bro got in the ring and took off his entrance armor, he was wearing Takamura's
What?
merch under it and stared him
Oh my
straight
God,
in
he
the
wearing
eyes
this dude
and
merch.
just ripped his shirt to shreds. He was trying to push
Yeah, I know you
every
would.
You gonna rip my
button
merch
possible.
in front of me?
Booing and everything. They hate this nigga. And before the bell's about to ring, just look at him. Just staring him down with his tongue out. Bro, what is he
bro.
doing? I remember
He about to
multiple
do him
people
so
basically
dirty.
saying that
I'll
this
call
dude
you
is
whenever I
basically
get
Kid
done.
Boo if he
I
was a
would've been
boxer.
gave up.
And they are completely right because this is dead ass how he would act. So the bell rings and both of them just start squaring each other up. But Brian ends up dropping his
Freaky
shoulders
man.
to taunt him to make him throw the first punch. So Takamura says, and he starts throwing hands, already pushing bro back
Hey.
into the corner, just raining fire.
Damn.
on him. But this, of course, was a trap because when Brian saw the opportunity, he grabbed
He
the
about to
rope
hit
and
that.
uppercutted the life
Damn.
out of him.
Ooh,
And this is when
shit.
he started
His
showing
neck
out.
caught-
Bro hits the
Hey.
motherfucking Steve Fox duck and counters him again. And he gets him in the corner and starts teeing
That was
off.
Steve Fox, bro.
Right, left, right, left, right. just throwing shit like a
Oh my god, he tearing that nigga up.
Corner. He tries to throw a 1-2, but he doesn't his head to the stratosphere. And this is when Takamura realized this dude has no boxing fundamentals at all. He is just so naturally talented at fighting that he could do whatever the he wanted to
so
and get away with it. Look at him just weaving everything, dodging everything.
Nah, he just doing natural, like he's throwing body instinct.
And crushed his
Oh my goodness.
Takamura was
I see why this nigga is 28
on his feet. So
something
Brian was
old.
coming in to finish the job.
Everybody,
Takamura gets
you know, like,
saved
oh,
by
he's gonna
the
go
bell.
like this,
So
like that.
Brian stopped
This nigga going like,
from him. So right
like
when
SpongeBob
Takamura
at some
regains
shit. Like,
consciousness,
gonna be
he
like,
sees
what?
this
What is this nigga doing? How's it block?
with his tongue out,
With his
looking
tongue
like
out's
a
crazy.
wild animal. And just from this interaction, you knew how the rest of this fight was gonna go down.
This
Nigga was doing some more crazy shit. Bro was leaning back.
And what? This man leaning back.
This nigga is lean back, swinging those hoes.
Look at this man cooking.
And dog, this entire fight, every time Takamura got the upper hand, he just get countered every
That's
time
crazy.
and knocked down. Then
Bro,
after
this
he would
nigga over here
stand
trying
back
to
up, he
kill
would just
one. This
get
nigga still saying, nigga,
throw
get your
about 50 haymakers in a row. They hit him with the
haymakers. You know how hard it is to hit
I
just
swear,
one?
when I saw
And this
him
nigga hit 50
Takamura
of
with
those
this
bitches?
haymaker of doom.
What a big
I thought
arm
it
about the
was
first
over.
one.
Bro was standing over his body.
That's
and
My ass was
crazy.
hitting a
but he
3-6
ended up standing
spin.
up after this. But he was not conscious
Tongue out
at
and
all.
everything.
He was literally walking.
Oh, he in that Rock
Oh my
Lee.
goodness, he is
If
cooked.
this is real life. The ref
He
is
doing that
stopping
Rock
this
Lee
shit
when you
because
knocked
this
out,
just
but you
got
still trying to fight.
ridiculous. Niggas was really
Hey, they still let this nigga get dogged?
Bro.
This
Nigga unconscious,
Bro,
nigga
throw
still
the
let
towel
him get dogged like that?
Throw the towel in that.
This nigga dead. This nigga dead. This nigga's already knocked out.
Left hook.
Why y'all letting this nigga get dogged like
But
this?
alas,
What's wrong with y'all
y'all
niggas?
know
This
how
nigga's a
enemies
devil.
be.
Shoot that
This
nigga
man
down.
Takamura got revived by the power of plot. Had one of the most
What?
devious lock-in
So they gave
moments
this
of
man
all
plot
time.
over.
And started beating every single bit of life bro had left in him. This is one of the
Oh, nah,
craziest
you
comebacks
can't-
of
you
all
can't-
time.
you
But
cannot.
what ended this fight
No,
was
bro.
the last exchange. Takamura's
You
going
have
out
to
on a mean
know
left
that.
hook. But Brian
If
sees
he
it
lose-
and leans back all the way
Oh, shit,
in that
okay,
signature
big-
position.
Now
And
dodge
his
this nigga,
eyes
'cause
are
ain't no way you dodge this
bloodshot
nigga.
red.
The point
Ready
that this
to
nigga, you had to
kill.
get a power
And
up.
Brian is thinking in
Kill
his
that
head,
nigga, bro. I hate niggas that get power up in fight, nigga. Kill that nigga. Ugh.
So Brian hits
Ooh.
Takamura.
The nigga
It's
that
gotta be done, bro.
But unfortunately for Brian, the last
that nigga
punch
jaw,
he threw
bro.
at
Stop playing with me.
Stormtrooper aim, it grazes Takamura, missing his chin.
Oh my-
And bro knew it was over.
Oh, shit. There's no way this man got punched one time and he's
He
done.
gets his face
There's no
drilled
way.
into the ground, hitting
Alright,
him so
bro.
hard
They
it replayed
really
3
let
different
Flock
times.
win, bro.
And that
That's
was
not a
all
fair
she
fight,
had.
That's messed up, bro.
He
Takamura
was
very
Brian
should have
won.
died,
to be
bro.
completely
Bro
real
should've
with you.
Bro,
Brian
he
Hawk
Nakamura
killed
was
Rob.
knocked out, and
If
this
we
nigga
being for
proceeded to
real,
hit him
this
with
fight should've
50
ended like
haymakers.
This man
But
was
you know what a
punching that
haymaker
man
is?
in the
Takamura twice. Like
This man was
Haymaker is
punching
not a
him.
regular punch. A
Go and do
haymaker
it,
is
my
your
nigga.
whole body
Your
swinging
license needs
into
to be
that
taken
bitch.
away.
He got hit
Hey,
with
you know
50
what? Shouts out
unconscious.
Because you had to knock that guy out after all the disrespectful shit he did to you.
There's
and after
no
this,
way, bro.
Brian Hawk retired. And I'm
got
not joking.
saved by
The
Oh,
nigga
oh.
never fought again.
That's some
Takamura
plot if I
apparently gave this
recall
man
a day in my
PTSD. So
day
he
life.
quite literally made bro put the fries in the bag. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all she wrote for
That's
the most
crazy.
disrespectful moments in anime history 9.
Oh,
Hopefully
it's
the
a
2-year
sports
hiatus
edition.
is over. I brought this shit back
That's
before
that,
GTA
man.
6. Wow. So I hope y'all enjoy it, man.
Man.
And hey, if
Ow.
y'all fuck with it and y'all like it and shit, then I'll just go ahead and bring the series back full time. And I know there are more sports moments, so yes, we
And
will
how's
get
your
back in
name,
the
bro?
future. But until then, see y'all very soon for a very eventful trial.
That shit was crazy, bro. I didn't know shit about that golf one. I knew a little bit about Hajime Ippo, and the only reason why I knew about Hajime Ippo was because of RDC. But okay, that golf and Hajime Ippo low-key got me thinking like I want to look at that shit.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie, that Boston one look good though.
It do.
Yeah, Hajime Ippo.
That man was crazy.
They didn't show no Ippo, cause Ippo that nigga's a dog for real. That nigga hit that. Like you know when Mark was hitting that. And,
Oh yeah, from that.
Yeah, that's Ippo. That's the
That's
main
where that
character
came from?
move. Yeah, that's from Hajime Ippo. That's the main character. When he hit that, and start swinging, like that nigga be dogging. That nigga be dogging. Actually, dude fights that guy that we just saw in that last video. I think he beat him with that same move. That
Dang.
Start swinging on that nigga. I was like, y'all, get on, Evo, get on.
I ain't gonna lie, the other one where the dude spit on dude's hand twice.
I ain't gonna
Oh yeah, that
He
hot
should have
tour.
crashed
That was
out the first
That,
time.
disrespectful.
yeah, that
He should have
generation of
crashed out the first
miracles,
time,
bro.
bro.
That was
That
disrespectful.
Kuroko no
You gonna stand there
Byakuya.
long enough for him to do it a second time? It's crazy.
It's insane. I can't believe
I
that.
I would have been crashed out the first time that nigga hot tour on my hand, bro. I would not take that level of disrespect and let that shit slide for another hot tour. The second hot tour,
Facts.
you have to kill that nigga at that point.
In a way, this man got away with that.
Twice. And he had a yap session in between the hot tours.
Facts. Then this man had a
Talking
mic
shit
and
about you,
everything.
talking shit about you, your team, everybody, just to
You talking about
proceed to
y'all
end the conversation with
disgraced.
another hot tour on your hand that he already hot toured on.
Crazy.
Bro, if you don't become this man lackey, bitch, girlfriend, at that point, just get up, bro. Put the files in the bag, bro. Just delete your name, work at McDonald's for the rest of your life. Because at that point, you're done. Done.
Bro, cut all that out, bro. He gonna get us canceled, bro.
What?
He about to get us canceled.
What he say?
What if we got people in the comments working at McDonald's and stuff, bro? You talking about nah, just put the fries in the bag,
Bro,
bro.
everybody said Quez.
Everybody say put
No
fries in the
cap.
bag though.
Yeah.
Nah, man. But you don't, nah.
Bro,
Hey,
bro.
y'all do it.
A
Y'all
couple of
do
my
what y'all gotta
friends
do,
work
man.
at Walmart, and I'll be saying, and they be saying, put the fries in the bag,
Man, McDonald's
bro. But
fries are
still,
good
fries in the
too.
bag. Everybody show them
Yeah,
McDonald
yeah,
memes.
yeah,
Everybody
for sure,
understand
for
that,
sure,
like
for
it's a
sure,
McDonald meme, bro.
for sure.
The bag.
Hey y'all, man, that was the most disrespectful moments in anime sports edition. A lot of disrespect. But stay tuned for the next video, and we're gonna see y'all next time. Peace.